Okay, interview with Gary Setchell after Bevertown 0, Alvechurch 3. Gary, really disappointing to go in 1-0 down at half time, a sucker blow with the goal, but fundamentally the second half we just didn't get going reactively.
No, just really gutted for the boys that we didn't go in front. We could have probably been 1 or 2 in front probably. To go in 1 down, it's a little bit like the Kings Lynn game really, where we was on top, and then we went in 2-0 down there, 1-0 down tonight. And then that sort of just totally knocked the wind out of us sails. We didn't get going really second half. We huffed and puffed a bit, but didn't really create too much, just a few set pieces. And they closed the game out really well, frustrated us. And obviously they was doing to us what teams do. They was hitting us on the break and they punished us. The goals we've conceded are disappointing as well. We didn't get out to the cross for the first one. Second one we've had plenty of chances to clear it, and the third one we didn't clear a line. So just a bit of a flat second half really. I was really pleased with the way we played first half, and we come out second half and was just a little bit flat. But that's they closed the game out. They got plenty of energy. They done well. They done a little number on the second half. But just the importance. We've had 3 or 4 great opportunities to go in 1-0 up, to go score first. And when you've got a young team like we have, scoring first crucial. Because you've seen the last 2 games when we've scored early, we've got that extra bit of bounce tonight. On 43 minutes when they scored, I might as well have got in the van and gone home. So that's I just said to the boys, that's a problem. If we're going to go home every time we concede, then we're not going to do anything this season. That's when you've got to roll your sleeves up and bite down on the gum shield and have another real go at it. And we didn't do that tonight. That's disappointing. And we have had a tough couple of weeks with a couple of big wins. And that was a real tough one for us tonight. We looked at in some areas we looked a little bit leggy, in some areas we looked really lively, but like I say, we'll just have to reassess and train Thursday and go again Saturday.
Is that a mentality issue then, without getting on the front foot from the start? And if it doesn't happen, don't panic, don't worry, don't force
I don't think that's a mentality thing. I think that's probably just probably a confidence thing, if anything, because we know how tough this league is, and obviously when you go 1-0 down, you've got to get 2. We know how tough it is to get 1, so I think that's just a mentality thing. I think the first goal at this level for any club, not just our club, if Colville score first Saturday, they probably run on to win the game. If Russell score against us, they probably. So if we'd have scored first tonight, I think we might have run on to win the game, because their manager was, they changed the way they was playing, because we was dominating so much, and that worked for them. That was a good change, but we needed to score first. We had the opportunity to score first, and we didn't, and they punished us for that.
And fundamentally, as you said, not the reaction you wanted in the second half, having spoken to the lads at half time.
That's not the reaction. Alvechurch are 1-0 up. They're a good side. They keep the ball well. They put it in good areas. And they made it very difficult for us. They slowed it down when they had to, and they was hitting us on the break as well. So, that was when you go in front, you can play a totally different game, can't you? We needed to go in front tonight. We didn't. There was no lack of effort from the boys or anything like that. That was just, we come up against a half decent team. We weren't really at our best tonight. That weren't sticking up the pitch like it was Saturday. And when we did have them moments where we needed to find that pass or hit the target or beat the man on one-on-one situation, we didn't do that tonight. And the play in the final third was poor from us tonight, which is unusual.
Michael Harriman obviously unavailable for the last couple of games.
Yeah.
Everything okay there?
Yeah, he's been poorly. He'll be back Saturday. Train Thursday. Hopefully, he'll be back Saturday. And obviously, getting Callum back as well. They're probably little bits of experience that we need. Obviously, I think youngest player again with Wolves tonight. Obviously, apart from Pedro, so that is a young team. We've had a good couple of weeks tonight. We've had a speed bump, and we'll have to go to Needham, which will be another real tough game on Saturday, and go again. Then we got a Michelova and then Baseford. So, we've got 3 away games on the trot now.
That's going to be my next question. 3 away games on the trot back to back. It's quite a schedule, that, isn't it, due to the rearrangement?
Yeah. You have to play everyone twice, but you just look at the fixtures and you think, there's never one you think, cool, that's a good fixture, because everyone's tough to beat. But listen, we're punching away at the minute. We're doing fine. Like I say, we've just had a couple of great weeks, and tonight we've had not a great night. But listen, that we knew what that was going to be like. But it's just a little bit disappointing in the second half that we didn't really get the momentum going that we that we wanted to, but you obviously credit Alvechurch. They're a good side, and you know they've come here twice and beat us twice. That, you know, you don't do that if you're not a good side.
And of course, wish them all the best for the Cheltenham game.
Yeah, wish it would have been better for them if they'd have got the home draw, wouldn't it, and probably got a TV game. But yeah, you know, they'll go there and give it a go. You know, if Cheltenham in at it, and these lot are, they're young, they're energetic, they're not scared to play in areas. So, you know, you never know, do you?
You never know. What we do know is we're off to Eden Market on Saturday and Mick over the following week. There's coaches to those, so get yourself booked on those via the website. Alternatively, we'll see you back here on the 12th of November for the visit of St Ives. Get your tickets now, bedfordeagles.net.